loving your child ultimately. You can't spoil your child through love. Though we all worry about spoiling our children, but rest assured that you cannot spoil your child with love. Love doesn't spoil children. Love is imperative to a child's healthy development, and it's just not possible to love your child too much. Children need caring adults to spend time with them. They need caring adults to play with them, to teach them, to protect them, and to enjoy life with them. It's your job as a parent to provide love, safety, and encouragement for your children. The process of growing up provides children with lots of challenges. Now try to listen openly and understand their situation, and then communicate honestly with them when they have difficulties or letdowns in their life. Set appropriate limits with your child and then adhere to them. When you establish limits with your child, you give that child a sense of safety and security. Sometimes parents do not set limits because they don't want to fight with their children. They don't want to cause bad feelings, and you know what? They may even beg a child to comply, or they may make a rule and fail to enforce it. Some parents may even nag without even enforcing these rules. None of these things help children. When your child fails to adhere or comply with the boundaries you set for them, be firm yet kind in your response. This lets them know that you are serious about that rule and that you are dedicated to helping and loving them. So they understand the two things. They understand that you are serious about that rule not being broken, and at the same time, you are also dedicated to helping and loving them. So I want you to bear in mind that though each child is different, and what works for one child may not work for the other. Because, for instance, a child may respond well to the direct approach of telling them a specific time to be home. Meanwhile, another child may need a gentle reminder from time to time. For example, a child, when it's bedtime, some children know that 7:30 p.m. it's bedtime, it's time to be in bed. But other children, they might need to be reminded 2 hours before 7:30 p.m. At 5:30 p.m. you remind them, you're going to bed in 2 hours, darling. 6:30 p.m. you remind them, you're going to bed in an hour, darling. In 30 minutes time, 7 p.m. you remind the child, you have to be in bed in 30 minutes, darling. You understand? So no two children are the same. So you must understand and know the kind of children you have. But basically, develop a firm but kind manner of making and enforcing your household rules and expectations. There's no need to be afraid of your children. You are the parent. You are the one that gave birth to them. You should not be afraid of them. Now, enforcing rules, you might need to be more specific about it, because sometimes these rules and expectations are somewhere in our head. I want you to take time out to write out these rules and expectations. Stick it on the fridge, stick it on the wardrobe, just put it somewhere every member of the family is going to see it, so that everybody is reminded every day of what is or is not obtainable in your home. You understand? So we need to consciously come out and do these things with our children. In fact, you can make it a fun time. You can make it play time. That time where you want to write out these rules and expectations. And that would also be an opportunity for a teachable moment where you reiterate these rules and expectations to the children again. So like I said earlier, there is no need to fear your children. Don't be afraid of them. There is need to instill discipline in them, but love them unconditionally, and know that you don't have to instill any sense of fear in your child to get him to comply. No, You don't need to instill fear in your child to get him to comply. Love the child unconditionally, be firm with your rules, but be kind at the same time.